spit at me, then you need you a confession. You a mess.
You all right?
I'll be fine.
I was you last week. I know exactly what you're going through.
You didn't have to sit through this chance.
We crown a champion tonight here at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara for the College Football Playoff National Championship game. It's the LSU Tigers and the Clemson Tigers.
You okay, son?
Yeah.
Tommy. You all right, Tommy? We need some help over here! Hurry!
You got my back, right?
Of course. Always.
Then go out there and finish this thing.
The pressure perhaps getting to this young quarterback as LSU trails at the break. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. And it looks like this one won't work out. Ham's team able to secure the football.
The onside kick recovered by the Hams.
A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
On second down now, it's Henry, and he won't get much. Maybe a couple down inside the 35 to the 34. Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And he missed it. It's no good. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Throwing to start the drive. Christian. Now he'll let it go on the run. That's caught inside the 20. And he will take this in. Touchdown LSU. A big play there. 66 yards. And LSU has jumped out in front. After the departure of Tommy Matthews at the half, the offense able to regroup and put the football in the end zone.
Yeah, that's something they couldn't accomplish in the first 2 quarters of this game. So finally, finding their way downfield. I think Coach Red O'Brien, he hadn't shown a preference for either quarterback. But this kid who's out there right now, one thing we know about him, he's a fighter.
Yeah, you're exactly right. I was just going to say that, Charles. He's a fighter, and he does have plenty of upside. We know that he can lead. You and I sitting with him this week, didn't you just see a guy who could step into any locker room and control the presence of his teammates?
Well, I just remember when we left that room, you said 2 things to me. I think this kid's going to be poised under pressure, and to me, he's a natural leader, and I concur with both of those statements.
And the window closes quickly. He'll only get up to the 22-yard line. He was just a yard of the... Pick up there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll keep it on the ground. Jewell, and not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level. Make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Good.
Right about 20 yards on the pickup. Officially, they'll say it's going to go for 19.
43-yard line.
On the carry, it's Jewell. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now a throw here, hauled in. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. It's a pickup of 12. Second play in a row with a 12-yard gain.
Now what we're seeing, this is much better from this offense because so far in this game, no touchdown to this point. And what's usually a direct correlation? Very few explosive plays. That's been their issue. Not able to make that big shot downfield or break one off. But a nice game there for a first down.
A throw over the middle taken in. He'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. From the gun, Cooper. And he'll hit his tight end, Walker. And he will score. Touchdown, Clemson. Well, they had their chances in the first half, you remember, but had to settle for 2 field goals. This time they come away with 6.
I think they actually got affirmation about what they were doing by getting a touchdown because the field goals means they got range but couldn't quite finish it off. This time they broke through, and that's great for the old confidence.
And on the sideline, difference of a feeling between 3 and 6, is it astronomical or no?
It can be at times, that's for sure. A lot of times the field goal feels like a disappointment. The touchdown, well, that tells you you're getting it done.
And he'll get to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds.
At their own 30-yard line.
And I don't quite know what's happening here. It's a first down, but the field goal team is out onto the field. And a strange one here, a little befuddled. They're sending out the field goal unit now. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And it's complete. They're going to get the first. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 in the first.
And an LSU first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Christian airing one out deep. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. Here's a 1st and goal, LSU.
At the 4-yard line.
From the gun, Christian. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And LSU has jumped out in front. LSU lining up here to go for 2. Well, since he's come into the game at quarterback, 2 trips into the end zone, and this offense starting to look remarkably relaxed.
I love that description because it's evident to me, and it's evident to everyone watching, and now everyone's getting the memo. He's not a backup. He's played just as much as Matthews has this season.
Yeah, that's the thing, Charles. There's the old adage of if you have 2 quarterbacks, you have none. Well, I think they're taking that script and throwing it right out the window because they're saying we've got 2 quarterbacks, and we like them both.
I love the way you just said that. Not in this case does the old adage hold up. I think we've got a new one. They feel like they've got 2 good quarterbacks, and the offense should respond no matter who's on the field.
Exactly. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Operating from the gun. Cooper throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Intended for number 30.
And that one's going to be off target and incomplete. 3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Complete. The tight end Rivera. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
Defense.
Come on, dog!
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call. Mark off the 5 and keep it moving.
Cooper now looking to throw on second down. He completes this into the hands of Miller. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
At the 40-yard line.
A first down carry for Henry. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. Back now here on EA Sports as we're about ready to rock and roll for the fourth and final quarter. From the 45 on second down, Cooper. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. He had a great strong move, but he'll still be stopped shy of midfield. That'll be a pickup of 4 as they work with his 4-point fourth quarter lead.
3rd and 1.
On third down, Jewell. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. 11 yards on the pickup there.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
For a second there, screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
And he'll go down at the 28.
Another.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Clemson.
Touchdown.
And what a weapon he is at the tight end spot, because when downfield, they count on him getting additional yardage almost every time, and that's exactly what he did there. Caught that, ran with it, all the way to the end zone.
Extra point right down the middle, and that gives him a 3-point lead. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
And now he'll let this one go deep. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way down to the 37. It's a big play there. And even 50 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. He'll buy some time right. On the run, he'll let this go. And this is taken in at the 5. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. The 2 big plays right in succession as this one goes for 27. 1st and 10, LSU.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
Delay of game. Offense.
Oh, why are we doing this?
So that'll back him up 5. So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. Touchdown, LSU. Remember, Charles, with Tommy Matthews under center, they weren't able to get the ball into the end zone. They had a single field goal, but he exits the game. they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them?
I was going to ask you, maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film with those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
Here's Cooper on 1st and 10. Wide open receiver complete. And he will score. Touchdown Clemson. Jay on Whiteside. 43 yards. And Clemson has taken the lead.
Man, he just ran a terrific route. Extremely hard to defend when it's run that precisely and the ball's delivered that accurately.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that will make this a 4-point game.
23.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Bengal Tiger offense, if we differentiate them, they are set for their next drive. This is such a nerve-wracking time right now for both of these fan bases. And heck, my palms are sweating. That's caught inside the 20. And he will take this in. Touchdown LSU. A big play there. 75 yards. And LSU has jumped out in front.
Point conversion.
From the gun. Christian. Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the 4th quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through. All the way through. Go ahead and throw one more up there. Why not?
Been a great game, and we are not done yet.
The onside kick. Recovered by the hands.
Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93.
And he will score. Touchdown Clemson. Donnie Simpson, 38 yards. And Clemson has taken the lead.
And touchdown, and congratulations, and zero relaxation ahead of them, right? Way too much time on the clock for them to start celebrating.
And part 1 is done, but now on the sideline, you already see them scrambling down there. They're getting those defensive guys ready.
Yes, you have to get those guys ready, and you also have to talk to your special teams guys. Make sure the kickoff is exactly what you want and cover it well. And
that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Now, whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Now they got to get to the line quickly. They go with Murray again.
A.J. Murray.
They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down.
28-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Setting up the screen to Kelly. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Nice 3rd down conversion and even 20 yards.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and we watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this when I think the part of their plan was to hit them over the top of the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. And they run the option on 2nd down. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. Now, those linemen, of course, can't be more than a yard downfield when a pass is thrown, and they might have been able to call that on a couple of guys there. So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. He's back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep. That's caught inside the 20. And he's able to get this way down deep into enemy territory. And a huge play that time. 43 yards. Coach O'Brien's squad, they probably don't want to hear this right now, but certainly they can hold their heads up high knowing that they were so close here to a national championship. So this one ends in heartbreak for the so-called